welcome back to another episode of Rural Skylines. Here we are in River's Edge North. Beautiful little town. First on the list here, last episode, we had to get a name for whoever lives here. Uh-oh. That's not good. What happened there? Somebody has perished. Jim! Jim! No! Oh, that's terrible. So, from Vios, thank you very much, sir. I think Jim is a fitting name, and Jim has just died. It's terrible. And then as well as we need to take care of Springwood. Biswaraj Duta? Mistwood it is. Rename. Mistwood. Nice. I like Mistwood. That works. Nice. Okay. Mistwood it is. Can his name be Kong the Pawn the Second? Kong the Pawn the Second. Can you name houses? That would be all right. Yes. Kong the Pawn the Second residence. Okay. I'm not sure I understand that, Simon Schuler, but there it is. Yeah. Okay, so a little update as to where I'm at, where we're going, things that are going to happen in this city, what I've been working on, all of the above. Mistwoods. I like it. Thank you. What I will take with this is this whole airport is getting shifted by, I don't know, 25 degrees. This side, okay, so there is a vertical axis right here. That is going to line up with this vertical axis, and the whole thing is going to shift down into this area. This city is going to disappear. I'm going to eventually take this city, yes, the Symmetry City, and I'm going to take it and place it down here somewhere. I haven't decided where. Maybe in front of the airport. That stadium's not going to be there. There's a park there that is also going to disappear. And I'll rebuild it much better. This is my industrial park. It's perfect. I like it. It's going to shift as well. But it works. No traffic. It works. There's a little bit up here at the bend, but whatever. I did put a little road between these two sections. It helped with the traffic down here. This is a facade of sorts. So check this out. If I go into roads and go here and go underneath, boom, you see that there is an underground system here that is quite extensive. But I had to get to this point to handle all of the traffic, which gets pretty crazy, as I'm sure it will build up. Yeah, because there's a lot going on here. I wanted to be able to create a process where as soon as you get off of this highway, you have the option of bypassing all of this to get to the other highway in various ways. So that just takes a lot of traffic away from the inner roads, and it works. It works out quite nice. You have River's Edge North, which is what it is. I don't know that there's going to be a whole lot more done to it besides detailing. I haven't gotten to detailing yet. Waterfall Alley is... it's all good. Everything here is set in stone for the most part. There might be a little fluctuation here and there, but everything is exactly the way that I want it. yeah. I did add a beachfront down here. I wish I could turn this into beach. I wish. I did turn this into a beachfront down here, which is a nice addition. You got all the like housing, whatnot like that. It'd be so much better if there were beach down here, but hey, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. So I added that because these houses were needing a push in terms of land value. So this is all the same. This is all. Oh, last episode I ended with this, if you remember. For those of you who are following along, for you who is following along, yeah. If you're following along, which if you're this far in the video, then yeah, you're following along, which is awesome. High five to you. That's awesome. Comment down below if you're this far into the. If you're this far into the video, holy shit. Welcome aboard. Yeah. Okay, so Airmont. Oh, Airmont. Yes. You got Airmont, Feather's Edge, Holly Grounds. I might rename that one. River's Edge, and then River's Edge South. This is going to be west and east, and I need to take this kind of idea and mimic it over here. I need to get rid of these buildings and turn this outside block into a park. Make that west and east. So yeah, that would be nice. And then this section I really don't know what to do with, and I'll explain to you why. As you see, you have various expo center, aquarium, science center. You've got the botanical gardens in the back. You've got all your sports with skating parks and basketball and tennis. You got some volleyball looking out over the valley, which again, I wish I could turn this into sand, but I can't. Yeah, you get your library. You've got, what is this? Gymnasium. You got your pool. The university. Everything looks really good. You have your university housing up here on the hill. But here's the thing. I don't even know where it is. There it is on the end. No kidding. I just got the university DLC, the campus DLC. I've never played it. I'm not a DLC person at all, but I screwed up. I bought the university campus DLC first, thinking that it said you get 34 blah 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 blahs, and I was thinking, oh, that's really, really cool. I'll buy that. Well, I bought it. Not really thinking to myself, oh, crap. I need to actually have the campus DLC to be able to do that. So I screwed up. So I spent $10. $10, $11, something like that for both of them. Whatever. Again, I'm not a fan of DLC. I think a lot of this should be in the game as it is, but that's just my opinion. The game's great. They came up with some updates, but I hope they announce, well, by the time that you're hearing this, they probably would have already had it, but on March 6th, they're going to have their announcement, which I hope it's City Skylines 2. I doubt it's that. I really do. I don't know what updates they're going to have, but yeah, if I release this before the 6th, if you've got ideas, let me know. I would like to collaborate and just kind of talk about what could be. It'd be nice. Getting a huge update for this would be amazing. That'll never happen. City Skylines 2, yeah, I would buy that. I would, especially if you had this plus so much more for the next gen. That would be a dream come true. This would be such a sick game if you could just go into this in high detail and have a lot of fun. This is great. This is freaking perfect, but I think you could do so much more with the next gen. yeah. Anyway, on to the things that I need to talk to you about in terms of what to do. East, west, done. So this is all taken care of. I do have to thin this neighborhood. I have to thin all of this. This definitely is not right in any way whatsoever. If you notice, something's different up ahead. Well, not really. No, everything's the same. Anyway. Oh, I took this and turned it sideways, so I have to re-landscape this big old thing here. I don't like it, so it gives me an opportunity to kind of mold this a little bit better. Yeah. The other thing that I definitely need to do is, oh yeah, that's right. Farm, great farm, love it. Eventually, I'm going to put a train here. There's going to be a train that comes right through the center of this. So I'm going to have to re-landscape all of this. But again, symmetry, I have to make sure everything looks decent. What are you guys doing there? What are you? What are these? What's going on here? What is this? Oh, it's a geothermal. I thought these were... That's why it confused me. Anyway, I put a stable here. It works. I don't know that I like it there. I don't know, maybe. I would want multiple of them, but I don't think that just doesn't, no. Like, I would like the same exact thing the other way, and then put two of them right here at the entrance, or some kind of, maybe off to the side here, maybe two of them, maybe even three of them. I think that would be ideal. If I think about the horse, there's so many different kinds where I'm at. Plus, I'm in a very special part of the United States that is on par or not as good as what is really out there. I mean, yeah, people got their money. Anyway, so yeah, the stables, they're all kinds of, there are some like right next to the road going through, which, and then they've definitely got some on big farms that, not like that, but the farm is actually just fields and fields and fields and fields for horses. So yeah. I don't know what to do with that. I'll figure that out eventually. The other thing that I'm really going to have to do at some point, and I'll take you over to River's Edge for this, is this. Buses. And figuring out the bus routes and rerouting them, what they are right now is terrible. That's going to be a whole episode, I'm sure, because there's a lot to do there. I'm not Biffa, and I can't just like whip stuff out really fast. So I'm going to try my best. I'm going to do what I can do. Stables already taken care of, bus routes, treeification. There are some spots that I definitely need to treify up, and I'll show you one in a second here. But yeah, there's definitely some spots that are going to need to be totally treified, if you will, because predominantly it's all just pine trees, conifers. And I would like to change that. Over here I kind of started to get this idea of pulling some different kinds of trees in here in different sections. But I would like to do that throughout, make this a little bit more of a biome-esque, and have a little bit of fun. Like, yeah, there's going to be pine trees. And I don't know if anybody knows this on console or not, because this is a console. I am doing console. I'm doing PS4. That if you go to trees, landscape, trees, and any tree, it doesn't really matter. But if you want to get rid of a whole bunch of trees at one point, all you have to do is make your thing as big as it goes. And then I believe it's pressing, well, I don't want to do it, but I can't remember which one it is. Let me see if I can find a spot where I can get rid of some trees. That's putting them on. That's get rid of them. Okay. So yeah, it's square, or I'm sorry, yeah, square. Square gets rid of everything inside the circle. So you can get rid of tons of trees at one point. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Got the airport to do. Once I do the airport, I'll put the city in, and then that means I'll be pulling this city completely out. That means I'll be getting rid of this hump that sits here, and this will be a flat-ish land where I will then be able to take all of my special buildings that I haven't built yet, such as electronics and soft paper, car factory, modular house. It's just things that aren't like, I'm not going to do the shipyard. But these are different. This is like, so that was like a car factory, except for the soft paper, but that's just huge. But these, they kind of, lemonade factory, you've got a bakery, household plastic factory, right? Toy factory. So like these all kind of belong together. If I were to put a car factory here, it would work, but it's a little bit different. I kind of want its own section. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build those over here, and they're going to go in their own section, which would be nice because then I can add maybe some of these other big item tickets in here. I don't know that I would add any of this stuff, but I'm sure there's some cool items in here, which would be kind of like a television station. Absolutely. That might go over towards the airport, or maybe it might go out in this section. No. Software development, maybe. Yeah, so some of this stuff, yeah, possibly it could go out in that area as well. Research center, sure, absolutely. Those things belong. But this is all going to move. I still don't know where. If you have suggestions and you're still here, yeah, where should I move? I don't think this should be Heather Park, and I don't think this should be, well, Hemlock Park fits, that's for sure. But yeah, they shouldn't be here, and they're not going to be here. Where should I put them? Separately or together? I think separately, but where does an amusement park go in Mistwood? This is the question. Like, there's no real, I wouldn't put a nature reserve here. Maybe a tiny one, like in like just that section. Maybe, possibly. Maybe. I possibly want to pull the campus into this section for like housing and everything, because this is going to be a pretty big campus, I would assume. I don't know, because I don't know anything about this. This is a whole new thing for me. So I'm not going down that rabbit hole yet. That'll be yee. Okay, so again, I don't know where to put this nature reserve. That might be a spot. Maybe up here. Maybe I could build it. I don't know. This is such a bad spot. This mountain is rough. I don't know how to reshape this so it comes down and you can build on it. Because I could take this road and build it up into the mountain and create like a little cove or something. Maybe, possibly. I just don't know about morphing this. See how this, I could take it from there and cut it back in so it meets more with the shape of that, taking that whole hump out. That wouldn't be a bad thing. It wouldn't look weird. I don't know of many other places where I could put same thing here. I mean, that's a whole open spot that I could definitely put something there. The amusement park? Maybe the nature reserve. Cut into that a little bit and pull it back. That's a possibility. Make a little shelf there. It's possible. I don't know. I really don't know. There's this, but again, it's a mountain and it's really hard to play with this kind of stuff. I don't know how to shape this section into something that's usable without it looking like That it looks very unrealistic. That would have cost millions of dollars, and there's no way anybody would have done that to a side of a mountain. That's why it's just been just the side of a mountain, because it's unlivable. There are definitely places that are unlivable. And all of this is livable, but this is more rural. We're getting back into rural. There will be a city here eventually, but not now. I gotta get this up and running. Like I'm barely making money right now. So I gotta get to the point where I can sustain more housing, more businesses, gain more tax revenue. Yeah, it's a balance. It's a balance. So, especially with rural Skylines, it's not like city Skylines in any way whatsoever. And what's with Belmont? Isn't there a Belmont over here too somewhere? Wasn't there a Belmont, or did I change that? Nope, there it is. So yeah, this is gonna have to be changed. Something east, or I'm sorry, this is west. So something west, because they're supposed to be looking at it like this. So something west. I don't know what the name of the city is, and this is the same thing, same city, but this is east. So I don't know. And then this will be the campus. So yes, we got a lot of work to do. Is there anything else on my checklist that I need to go over? Oh, I'm going to start with my airport here. I got to bring this transition from one highway to the next. I got to bring this down here as close as I can get to this border and see if I can take it up through back there. I got to get rid of a bit of the buildings back there, but yeah, I'm gonna wipe all this out and start this process. That's where it's going to begin. And I got to build all throughout this process. I still need to build neighborhoods. I need to build tiny ones here and there. I flattened this out over here, built it for, a place to live. So I've got to build a neighborhood there. I still have to put one right there. I think there's room for one. Didn't I put something down here? Oh, there's one right there. So there's a line that goes back through here, and there's a couple places that you could put some there. I built this, so there's a road that goes up through here onto this terrace for some homes to live on right there. So I've done some work here and there to get us to where we are right now. So yeah, we've come a long way. We've got a long way to go. Yeah, I wish I had the 25 tiles for this. This would be great. I could build this out and not be worried about too much, but it is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. So, any suggestions, any ideas, anything that you have to push this along? I have to redo this whole section here. This is very odd, but this is all going to change because once this is gone, I have to figure out this highway again, because this whole thing underneath here is, again, chaotic. Like, look at this underground system. Oh, and we have traffic trying to... What is traffic trying to do? No, you're not supposed to be turning there to get... You're supposed to be taking that. How do you get them to stop doing that? You're supposed to be taking this off-ramp right here, not clogging up traffic. That's what this whole thing is for. Anyway, this whole thing is just a mess. Spaghetti. So yeah, I gotta fix all this because it's feeding this. As you can see, there's 4 points on all the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here? No, not this corner, but here. 1, 2, 3 corners that feed this entire city, so it doesn't get congested. And actually, no, this one as well. So yeah, 4 kind of ish. So yeah, and I would like to make it so all of these are tolls, but I can't. So I'll get there. I'll get there. And you're gonna come along for the ride. Welcome to Mistwood. I love it. It's good. It's good. And all of these need different. Garnet Grove's cool, like that. River's Edge, like that. Feather's Edge. Ooh, there's a lot of edges here. I like Feather's Edge. That's cool. But maybe this should be Feather's Edge instead of River's Edge. What do you think? Should I keep this Feather's Edge and keep this River's Edge? Or should I get rid of the edge? Or get rid of the edge? Or should this become Feather's Edge South, Feather's Edge, and Feather's Edge North? And then we would just rename Feather's Edge. Nothing's set in stone until it becomes cool. I like Feather's Edge. I just don't know. I didn't realize, and I like Airmont, but I don't know that there should be a River's Edge and a Feather's Edge. It's a lot of edges. It's getting edgy around here. Yeah. So, just letting you know which ones are set in stone. Garnet Grove set. Yeah, this is up for debate. Airmont set. No. No. Not necessarily. I don't know that there are any lilacs. Those aren't lilacs. I guess that's rather large for a lilac. Emerson City? It's not really a city, which is kind of funny, but yeah, none of this. Garland Square, Woodland Hills, Pleasant Heights, that doesn't stay at all. We need to come up with a name for that. Oil Park, pretty self-explanatory. Victoria Oil Well, which I could call this just Victoria. This could be known as Victoria, which is kind of cool. I like that. Farm Heights, the agriculture area. Yeah, that's, I don't know. It has to be good like for me to change some stuff. And none of this stays. None of this stays. Crest Heights? That doesn't even sound appropriate. Nope. Belmont, that's cool. I like Belmont. I'll take that. Waterfall Valley? Yeah, I mean, there's a waterfall there. Could you come up with something better? Sure. And Primrose and Primrose Gardens. Maybe for an airport, Primrose? Don't know. I don't know if that fits. Birch Hills? I don't see any birch trees. That's for sure. And there's none in the props. So, I'd like birch trees. That'd be nice. I could make a really cool place with birch trees. And we haven't gotten this far. Valley Farms, which makes sense because there will be a farm there eventually. So yeah, I think that's about it. So, where do we want to begin? I will do one thing and one thing only. Where do I want to begin? Okay. So yeah, man. Welcome to the channel. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm actually pretty astounded that if you're still with me. Wow. I'm more than astounded. I'm like wondering why you're finding me entertaining. Glad you find me entertaining. Distance too short. We're just gonna do something like this. Watch this. Boom, look at that. Perfect. That actually worked out quite nicely. Okay. And is that no problems? Nobody has any problems with electricity? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, what? What do you mean it's already occupied? I can't go over top of it? What is your deal? What is your major malfunction? Okay. And I'll come back down and redo these because that doesn't look very nice. Once I get these houses in, it'll be much better. Are you going to give me them? Okay, thank you. So now I'm going to come down here, extend this road right here. Okay. There it is. So the next section that I will be working on is this right here. I have close to 1 million. Once I hit 1 million, I am going to start building this up and knocking all of this down. Goodbye to you. It's completely out. And then I'm going to extend that highway down into this corner and down just back. Have to reroute the old train, figure all of this out. It will happen, I promise. Once again, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for following along this far, checking out Mistwood with me, putting some time and effort into making this pretty darn cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. So until next time, take it easy, be good to each other, have fun, make the best out of your day, go do something like, you know, world changing, and I'll talk to you next time. All right. Peace.